because we're
Recording
mindful of.
started.
Thank you so much. Good evening again, everyone. I'm Carol Renault. I'm chair of Community Board 17 Housing Committee, and we thank you so much for joining. We're just going to go ahead and get going because, again, we're mindful of everyone's time on here. I'm going to, Ms. Fitzgerald, if you don't mind, I'm going to kind of go by our agenda, then I'll turn it over to you. So just to give you a brief report, District Manager Fraser, we're going to do the roll call just based on who we see on here because I know more people might be joining later on.
That's correct.
And I'm just going to come off camera. I'm having some Wi-Fi issues and I don't want to lose anything here. So I'm going to stop the camera. But just to give a brief report, the Housing Committee participated in our recent community fair, which was spearheaded by our District Manager Fraser, who's on here, Assistant District Manager Farah, and our Social Studies Chair Oni. This fair was held on Utica a few weekends ago, and similar to the numerous block parties and summer events that we had attended, this was a great way to meet the community and direct them to housing and related services. Many members of the community came to our table looking for mortgage, rent, and purchasing info and assistance, and they were directed to our community partners such as Neighborhood Housing Services, such as Erasmus Neighborhood Federation, and a host of other community partners that are able to help them directly. Community Board Housing Committee, we serve as a conduit between our community residents and these numerous community partners. We have a tenant support webinar, which will be tomorrow night. This is by NHS, and I'm going to go ahead and share the bit.ly in the chat. So here is where you're going to learn about rent freezes, paying back rent, and qualifying for rental vouchers. So I'm going to drop it in the chat, and please share it with other members of the community. We've already sent it out to the committee and to Community Board 17 people who are registered with District Manager Fraser as well. Next week on November 12th, NHS will also have a property management webinar, and I'll share that in the chat as well. The housing proposal, the proposals that we went over recently at the community board, most of them passed. The only thing, except for electioneer. So I'm just bringing that up because we had extensive discussions in our Community Board 17 regarding these proposals. You can find them on the website to see exactly how they did. So all of them passed except for local elections being pushed to the presidential year. And with that, I'm going to, that ends my brief report. And I'm going to invite our district manager, Fraser, just to add anything else that she might want to add at this time.
Well, thank you, Dr. Renault. And when we started the meeting, I informed you that for some reason, my camera keeps telling me that someone else is using it. And to avoid starting the meeting late, I decided not to exit and come back into the group. So unfortunately, I'm not on camera. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. And also thanks to our presenter for joining us this evening to share valid information regarding Regional Clean Energy Hub. This is a time when we're hearing it all around that cost of living is going up, and we all need to look for cleaner and greener, look to a cleaner and greener future, as stated here on the screen, and cheaper also, because our energy bill is really through the roof. Nothing much to add other than we had a fantastic summer. There were a number of events, all successful, and we are presently looking forward to our annual holiday event scheduled to be held on December the 19th at PS 198. It's directly across the street from us. I am looking forward to community residents joining us and encouraging the children because the event is for the kids. So we want you to encourage the kids to come out. We do have a draft flyer, which will be finalized sometime within the next week or two, and we will start distributing it. Thank you again for the work that you do. Your volunteerism is certainly appreciated. And that's it. Nothing much to add. Our office is packed to capacity. We received a number of items for distribution, towels, um, pillowcases, uh, wash rags, under the bed storage containers. So we're looking forward to do some distribution to the churches who will then distribute to the families in need in their church. Um, Other than that, that's all I have to offer this evening. Thank you for the opportunity, Dr. Renault.
Thanks again, District Manager Fraser. And we want to just open it up before I introduce Ms. Fitzgerald. Does anyone have any questions at all so far? Or anything that you need to share with us up front? All right, thank you so much. So tonight's guest, we want to spend most of our time with. This is, to me, this is so important. It's important for our community for many reasons, and it definitely ties in with housing. Many of my neighbors on this block, we're getting solar energy, and in speaking with I met Miss Altaibani, and I know of Miss Fitzgerald's work through NYSERDA from one of the boards that I work with, which is Neighborhood Housing Services. So just so that I can give her as much time as we can, I just want to introduce Miss Grace Fitzgerald. She's with NYSERDA, which is New York State Energy Research and Development Authority. And please share whatever you think will benefit our community. When I spoke with Ms. Altaibani at Brooklyn College, she also shared grant information. So I'm not sure if that's still available or if that's still something that you're going to be able to share. And I had briefly mentioned with you before, Ms. Fitzgerald, that I know of your important work through NHS, because whenever it comes up often, and you're one of our front partners in terms of energy. So please feel free, go ahead and introduce yourself, and I believe you're able to share your deck as well. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, we are. Does it need to be maximized? Can everyone else see it, or?
Um, I'm not quite sure how to make it bigger. Um, is everyone able to see?
Yes, the screen is it's okay.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Community Board 17 and Dr. Renault, for having me. That was a great introduction. You're absolutely right. The cost of living and the cost of energy are rising. So the Bronx and Brooklyn Energy Hub is NYSERDA's one-stop shop for residents of the Bronx and Brooklyn to get energy resources for energy sustainability, energy affordability, and clean energy careers. So some of our services that we offer are on-the-job training for individuals who are interested in transitioning to a clean energy career. That could include becoming a solar installer. It could include becoming a contractor for installation. So we offer training services for those roles. More related to housing, we also offer, as Rabia mentioned, grant funding for homeowners to get energy efficiency projects done in their home. They can get energy efficient appliances. They can get funding towards energy efficient heating technologies, insulating and air sealing their home, as well as weatherizing their home to prevent damage from flooding. This is especially important as we've seen the recent floods that we had on the 31st, which unfortunately in some cases turn deadly. We also offer services to larger buildings. So for renters, we can coordinate with building owners to help implement building-wide upgrades. As Dr. Renaud mentioned, we are a group of not-for-profit organizations that implement NYSERDA's energy efficiency programs. So our partner organizations include Neighborhood Housing Services of the Bronx, as well as Neighborhood Housing Services of Brooklyn, CANBA in Brooklyn, BronxWorks, and the Center for New York City Neighborhoods, as well as Solar One. We also have programs that can help homeowners get incentives and financing for solar installation projects. So this can include referrals to qualified contractors who can install solar energy, as well as a free assessment to see how much solar energy would save a homeowner, how can they recoup their investment, and would their roof be able to withstand a solar panel. All of this is especially important because unfortunately we've seen several scams going around as it relates to door-to-door solar sales. So that is another service that we provide. If homeowners are interested in getting involved and interested in receiving these services, they can reach us via our website, which is linked in the QR code. It's bxbkenergyhub.org. They can also call our hotline, 18596-ENERGY, and I will be sharing this information with Dr. Renaud to be sent out at the end of the meeting. When a homeowner fills out that form, or somebody who's interested in job training or multifamily services for their apartment building, they'll be assigned an energy advisor, so someone like me who will call them, do a personal assessment of their situation, what they're looking to get done with their home, and the problems that they might be having, and then we'll recommend services to them. One final service that I want to highlight as it is winter is that we provide assistance to low-income homeowners in applying for public assistance programs for both lowering the cost of energy bills, so heating assistance, and for emergency repairs of broken boilers. So if a low-income homeowner has a break of their boiler and are not able to afford to replace it, we can help provide emergency funding for that to be done. We're right now hoping to do some more outreach to reach more homeowners and more organizations. So if you are interested in us attending any of your events, any events of organizations that you might be involved in, we're always happy to collaborate, always happy to jump on a call and see how we can get more involved. So yes, I pasted my contact information in the chat. I'll also be sending it to Dr. Renaud. I'm happy to take any questions if anyone has them. Other than that, thank you so much for listening, and I hope to get involved more with your organizations.
Are there any questions at all for Ms. Fitzgerald regarding solar panels, regarding any of the energy saving info that she has shared?
No questions, but thank you for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
Does anyone here currently have like a solar panel? Did they install it, or do they have any? I know quite a few people, like I've shared on my block, they currently have it, and they did it with Solar One, I believe, was the person that they had used. All right. Since there is none, then Ms. Fitzgerald, and we do have your information. I see it in the chat. We just want to say thank you so much again for joining us, and we will share it and reach out to you as needed.
Thank you. I look forward to working with you all, and thank you again for having me.
No worries. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. Bye.
All righty. And District Manager Fraser, do we want to go ahead and approve the minutes then, or?
Yes, you could move forward. You have quite a number of members online, so introduce themselves and we can keep moving.
Right. So since we have time, as Ms. Fraser just said, if you want to go ahead and if online you just want to say hi and introduce yourself briefly. And we can start just to move it along. Some people, I'm only seeing, I believe I see Eduardo Cameron. We can start with Eduardo if you can hear us.
Cameron.
And I see Robin Battle.
How are you?
Thanks for being here, Robin. I know some people are committee members, some people are joining us for the first time, and that's fine as well. Please just, or any, you can just let us know when you're introducing yourself, if you're joining, if you're looking for any particular type of information as well. And we can go to, it looks like Monrico Cummings.
Hi, good evening.
And I see, thank you, Mr. Cummings, and I see Keisha Peters, your hands are up. So I'm gonna go next.
Hi, good night. My name is Keisha Peters, president of the Association of East 53rd Street. And this is our first time coming on to get more information about like the Block Association and other important matters. Thank you.
Keisha, I'm gonna ask you if you can drop your email address in the chat. Then we can, you already have a block association, correct?
Yes, 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 we do.
Mm-hmm. Are you looking for anything else in particular or just general information?
General information. They'll be fine.
All right, if you can put your email in the chat, then we're going to send you what we have on file as well. For example, we have info regarding where you can apply for grants, such as Love Your Block grant, and these grants are decent size. Some of them are 1,000, 2,000, and this is to beautify your neighborhood. So we're going to take that information and we're going to share at least the grant information with you, since you already have a block association going. Thanks for joining us. And I see Ayana G. I believe we've seen we've had your presence here before.
Good evening, everyone. This is Ayana. I am a committee member. Hope everyone is well.
And thank you. You were at the community fair, right?
Yes, I was able to chat up with you, and that was awesome.
Yes, and if there's anything else, because we really want to, we keep getting info and we don't feel like some of the information is reaching our community. For example, some of the grants that are out there, the housing lottery, anything that our community members need, we truly want it to get to them. So thank you for joining and thanks for helping us out on that day.
Oh, pleasure.
We're gonna go next to Carol Hines. Carol, we share the same name, so I can't forget your name.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm a committee member, but I haven't been attending meetings, so I saw the link and I said, let me join today.
Mm-hmm.
So no problem so far on this side, but I'm listening.
Beautiful. And let us know if you're looking for anything in particular, whether you're speaking or put it in the chat. Thanks for being here. And Marie Jadot, I hope I'm saying your last name correctly. If not, please correct me.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Yes, you did pronounce my name correctly. Just a member of the community, decided to log on and to hear what is being discussed.
Beautiful. Thank you for being here. There's a phone number ending in 11. If the person wants to say hello, let us know if they're looking for anything in particular.
Mr. Eduardo Cameron.
All right, maybe it's the same number. And then we're going to go to Patrice B.
Judy Aki.
Oh, I'm
Anybody
sorry.
here?
The person said something. We could hardly hear you.
I said Judy Aki, committee member.
Beautiful. Thanks for being here. You're looking for any info in particular or not quite?
No, I had an issue, but I don't know if it's going to be on the board where the city said that we did something that we didn't do to the, like the garage door that's not there. So they gave us summons. I don't
And
know. Any
this
help
is a
there?
recent issue or this is something from before?
No, this happened last month, but they gave us a date to go to court. But this is something that I bought the house with.
Got it.
It's a lot of people on the block.
So more people, this is your garage door that goes down, your front garage, right?
Right, but there's no garage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Miss Fraser, is there, District Manager Fraser, is
Yeah,
there
it's not
anything else?
unusual. I've
Mhm.
heard many complaints like
Mhm.
that before. Give me a call tomorrow, Miss Aki.
Okay. Mhm.
All right? You're not the
Oh.
only one, trust me.
Okay.
All
And
right.
thanks for
Thank you.
being here as well. You have the number though, correct?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
All right. And Patrice B.
Hi, good night, everyone. I'm a part of the same block association as Monrico and Keisha. So we're just here to get information and resources.
No worries. So we're going to email. I see Keisha dropped her email, kpeters949@gmail. So right after this meeting, we're going to email the full deck that we have for Block Association, along with those grants as well. Thanks for being here, all of you. And then we have Astrid.
Hi, good evening. My name is Astrid Angevine. I'm Vice President of East 42nd Block Association. I'm here as well. This is my first time, and I'm here as well to get information and whatever else you have to offer.
Thank you for being here as well. If you would like to drop your email in the chat, then we can email, since you're on a block association, you said, right?
Yes.
Then we're going to send it to you as well, so that some of these the time frame might be closed, but it's fine because come December, January, that's when we usually start applying for them. Please feel free to drop it in the chat and we're going to email it to you as well.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you.
And I see Rudolph Bentley. If you want to say hi, let us know if you're looking for any particular information. I believe you're on mute. It looks like you're speaking. I do that sometimes. And
Can you guys hear me? I'm sorry.
no, we can hear you. Yes.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Rudolph Bentley. I'm actually Community Board 17 member. Haven't been on a meeting in a while. I'm also the president of Generation Youth of America, youth organization in the Flatbush and Greater Flatbush area.
Beautiful. Thanks for being here. What we want to do before we forget, we want to encourage everyone that's on here. If you are able to please join us at Downstate for the general meeting, because some of you are on other with other organizations, and you can share what you do to a wider group when it's time for the community session. So please feel free to join us. District Manager Fraser, it's next Wednesday, correct?
Every third Wednesday of each month.
Every third Wednesday, right? And we are at Downstate, and you can share, you can bring flyers, you can get up and speak and just share what your community organization does with more people, and to get it out there in the community. And thanks for being here as well. And I see Keisha, we heard from you already, Keisha, and I see Miss Logan, Miss Leonie Logan.
Yes, good evening, and I'm sorry I'm late and just joining, but I was at another meeting, coming from another meeting. So, as usual, I'm just interested in hearing what there is out there. I've been kind of, I guess, one of the lifers on the Block Association. So I am familiar with a lot of the programs.
Mm-hmm. And thanks for being here as well.
Thank you.
And so what I'm doing as we're speaking, I see Kay Peters and I see Astrid's email. Again, we're going to email you just the additional information that we have. What we keep asking, housing lotteries, grants, anything that we get, we have a newsletter. We generally put it in the newsletter, and we're asking that you share with the community to help us disseminate this information. I've just dropped in tomorrow night online. There is this is NHS who will be hosting this, a tenant support webinar. We heard the mayor-elect say that he will be freezing rent. So here is an opportunity tomorrow night just to go on this webinar and to listen in and find out how this will be done. And they will also be discussing paying back rent and qualifying for rental vouchers. So these questions came up while we were at the community fair, and we're hoping that some people will be able to join us. The next one that I'm entering, many of our residents, they have maybe a property that they're no longer interested in managing. This will be for the property management. And this will be next week, November 12th. So here is where you will be able to log in online as well to find out how NHS can assist you with managing your property. At this time, we're going to ask if any of our attendees, I heard a few people are on community boards, Block Association, if you have any information that you would like to share at this time.
Hello, hi. Hi, Carol. I don't know if we've ever met before, but my name is Robin Battle. I am a member of Community Board 17. I haven't been on one of these meetings in a while, but every now and again I'll pop in on a meeting. I am the Block Association president for East 49th Street. And I am hoping to get some information. I missed some of it. I was having difficulties signing part of the first part of the meeting. I think I came in on the tail end of them talking about solar panels, but I'm not quite certain what was being asked in reference to that. But I also would like information on getting grants and stuff for the Block Association. That would be helpful, and any other information that you guys may have. I think I also heard something about housing lotteries and stuff like that. That might be interesting to share with others.
No worries, Miss Battle. Do you have an email address as well that we can add and send it out like right after this call, or
Sure, I can
you
put
want?
that in the chat.
Alrighty. And I see a
So, what were they asking about the solar panels? What was that about?
So we had a representative from NYSERDA, which is the New York State Energy Efficiency Area. And this representative, she has put her information, Grace Fitzgerald, in the chat. So you can always email her. If you would like to convert to solar panels, you can reach out to her and they're going to do an assessment and they're going to direct you to one of their community partners who would be able to come in and do this assessment and perhaps get it done. And at that time, at the same time, you might be eligible for grants. So everything here is a process. You can reach out to her directly. She will send us, her contact is in here. Her email is here. Her phone number is here. So you can definitely reach out to her and ask her, like, what is the process? Do I set up a meeting with you? Do you send me to NHS? Do you send me to CAMBA? And she will direct you if you're interested in solar panels or in making your home more energy efficient. Sometimes it's just there are money available for energy efficient appliances for weatherizing your building, whether it's changing your windows, whether it's caulking or putting in different thermal type of things in your building. So her
Okay.
information is here, and she would be the person who would be able to respond to it more expertly. But that was
Okay.
her reason for being here. Are you able to see it in the chat or?
Yes, I'm looking through it now. Now that you said that it's in the chat, yeah, I was able to see it. So I
Mhm.
do have her information, and I also put my email information in the email in the chat. But I had also wanted I actually have so that I have purchased my so I wasn't aware of any programs that they had, but I can share the information with others. But I'm sure the energy efficient program that they have might be beneficial.
Mhm. And please feel
So,
free to put it in there as well. Um, the way I know it works, because we've had at least 10 people on this block that upgraded to solar panel within the last year or two. So
uh-huh.
the way it works, this company comes in, they do the assessment, they install the solar panel, and the residents on this block, most of them were eligible for like a 10 to 12,000 rebate. So
Okay.
that's kind of like where I've seen it gone. But again, Miss Fitzgerald, she's the expert person with NYSERDA who would be able to fill you in on the latest and greatest that they have.
Okay. Like income guidelines according like that goes along with this?
I am not quite sure. I would want to say there might be, because I know,
Right.
but sometimes it's not necessarily income related. It's sometimes it's the area. It might be a certain
Okay.
zip code. So I've
Okay.
seen it done for maybe they might have something for Flatbush, for East New York, for Canarsie. So she would be the person to be better able to respond to
All right.
that information.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't want to hold no more
Oh
time
no,
up
no
for any
worries, no
meeting. I'm
worries.
sorry.
Tonight,
My
no worries. No,
apologies.
that's fine. That's fine. And
Okay.
so I see your information in here as well. So Keisha, Astrid, and Miss Battle, you're the people that we're going to be sending this information to. Um, District Manager Fraser, do you have anything else to add in or to update? I know last meeting we had a few people who complained about the garbage and everything else. Did they email it in to us?
Any complaint received was processed. I don't know if there's anyone else with any complaint, but all complaints received were processed.
Excellent. I just remember, because I have it on my list here, that the residents near Shirley Chisholm Center, they had
Yes.
complaints and they had.
I took care of that gentleman. Oh, and he was ecstatic. He sent me one of the most beautiful thank you emails.
Mhm.
Yeah, but all complaints were processed. That's why I encourage residents to email their complaints. When you give it to me here, I'm busy. You email it, I work on it first thing the next day. So
Mhm.
please continue to email your complaints or call them into the office to the staff, and they will be taken care of. I have no other updates other than we do have a meeting. I want residents to know, the Black associations especially, that we are here to offer guidance if it's needed and assistance when it's needed. So if you're having a Block association meeting and you need someone to stop in or join you on Zoom to share some insights, please feel free to reach out to either myself or Dr. Renaud. We try to make the time, as long as our schedule allows, to join you and share some valid information regarding Block associations, the kind of assistance that's out there for you when you're planning your Block party, how you can get assistance, donation, and things, simple things of that nature, filing your paperwork, applying for funding or getting your block beautified. You know, there's so many things that you can do to promote a healthy lifestyle on your block. How to prepare certain food. We also work with some organizations who sometimes, you know, make the time to share free information with us. So please feel free to reach out if you need guidance or assistance or you know, help with anything. We're here to help you accomplish your goal. Thank you.
And just to add to what Ms. Fraser just said, we have been receiving information regarding the food banks in our area, so that we're seeing more of a need. And again, all of this intersects with housing, right? So anything, just reach out to us. I mean, I know where they are in my community because I drive around and I can see where they are, but some people might not know where they are. So you can reach the community board and we're going to direct you as well. I know Assembly Member Chandler Waterman, sometimes she's emailing us and it's as if she can't give this food away. She's like, we need people to come get the food, especially since some of them are perishables. So that as well, when you contact the community board, that's a resource that's available as well. Are there any other questions, anything else that anyone else would like to share? It's a rather short meeting tonight. And again, we're going to follow up with emails and we're going to ask that you reach out to us as well. Anything else though? Any other information? Oh, Ms. Fraser, someone is just asking what's the best email address to use for the community board?
It's BK. I'll put it in the chat. bk17cb.nyc.gov.
I have a question.
Sure.
I'd like to know if I'm allowed to share a flyer.
You started breaking
Drive
up
for
there.
I can't hear.
For relief for and that just transpired. I want to know if it's possible if I could share a flyer with you all.
You literally started breaking up a bit. I know I heard you said if you're allowed to share a flyer. And
Yeah, we sure. You guys a drive for collecting items, clothes, and food, and so forth, supplies, or stop for the hurricane that just happened in Jamaica.
Yes, please share your flyer. I know that we did receive a few flyers already from the elected officials who are, is this for the Jamaica hurricane relief? I'm sorry. 'Cause you're
Yes,
breaking
yep,
up.
yes, yeah, it was for the Jamaica hurricane relief.
Okay, yes, please share the flyer.
I see you have your vice president with you as well, so.
This is definitely the president.
Oh, not the vice president. He's like, no. She's in charge. She's oh boy. And you're sharing it here, or you're going to email it into us?
Please email it to BK17.
Oh, I could do both.
Yes, please. Emailing is better. We could also put it on our website.
And I see you've added it as well, Ms. Fraser. And just to
Yes, I
recap
did.
thanks again. Just to recap for everyone that's on here, Keisha, Astrid, Robin, We're going to email you that information. Rudolph, we're going to add you on there as well, Block Association and Grant. And we've dropped in 2 upcoming events, which is the tenant support webinar tomorrow night and the property management next week. And I believe that's it. The housing, we also do share the current list of houses. District Manager Fraser had sent that out last month. And we have, it's pretty much a similar list, DM Fraser from Erasmus Neighborhood Federation.
Mm-hmm.
That last list was geared towards members of our communities with disabilities. So we're just going to check to see if there's an updated list before we share anything else so that we can send both of them out. And if there are no more questions then or nothing else, we want to say thank you so much again for joining us.
Oh, Dr. Renaud, we have to do the minutes.
Oh, we didn't do the
and-
minutes.
No, not as yet.
And the minutes I saw here, the minutes would be, I am looking at the October meeting.
Yeah.
Housing was on their own, right?
Yes.
And the September meeting was the joint meeting.
It's a joint meeting, yes.
So it's the September and the October meeting.
We did September. We approved September. We have to approve October now.
So there's nothing, there was something here that said June as well. There's nothing for June.
No.
Got it. All right. So I'm going to ask a member of our committee to please make a motion to accept the minutes. The minutes were emailed out when the invite was sent out. Maybe someone who's a regular attendee. I know I usually see Miss Herminia, Miss Leone. I usually see both of you on here. If you had a chance to read or glance over the minutes.
This is Leonie Logan. Yes, I received it, read it, and I approved the minutes.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Miss Leone. And can I have someone just second the motion to approve the minutes? I'm not sure if Miss Herminia or Miss Ayana was able to
I
look at
second
it.
it.
Thanks so much, Miss Battle.
You're welcome.
And Miss District Manager Fraser, in regards to our roll call, you're going to be able to get it based on the
Yes.
intros and what's on and who's on here.
Absolutely.
The names that are listed on here.
That's not a problem at all.
I believe that's it then. In looking here, we're going to email out this info right away. And please email in whatever you had asked to share or whatever you will be emailing in.
Carol, I'm sorry. I had put a question in the chat. I don't think you saw it. I was just quickly asking, besides in having block parties and beautifying the street, what are some other events or ideas that other block associations have done? I know there's a few on the call.
Would some of our block association members like to answer that? I believe there are at least 3 people who said they're either a president or they're part of a block association.
Hi, this is Leonie Logan. I'm the block president for East 40th Progressive Block Association. We've done cleanup in the past, and in past years, when we used to have the sanitation department get involved, sanitation would come down with the truck, but that's no longer a feature. But that's a suggested event that you could do. We have also done walkathons where we've organized our own walkathon between different blocks, and we go into Prospect Park, and we walk in Prospect Park and use it as a fundraiser. So the same way that you'd reach out to people to support your walkathon, that's something that might be something of interest in doing a fundraiser. The other things that we have done, well, one thing that we have now that's ongoing is because our block is composed of, I'd say, 85 to 90% seniors. We found a young man in the community quite a few years ago to do snow cleaning for us. And we've done that, and it has worked, for quite a number of years. So that might be something to, in helping your block, to see maybe if that's something that you could reach out and try to maybe get someone who could do snow cleaning for you guys, and kind of come together on like maybe a price and a fixed amount, and somebody that's reliable.
Thank you,
Thanks so
Sister
much,
Leonie.
Miss Leonie.
You're welcome.
Is there anyone else that can share some of the things that they've done on their block?
Yes, my name is Astrid, and I'm from East 42nd Street. We've done trips within our block. We've done in the fall. We've done what do you call it? The going to see the changing of the leaves. We've done trips to Atlantic City for the older adults. We've blocked off the street just for the kids, just for the fun of it. Not a block party, just to block off the streets to give the kids a day free of cars driving down the street and whatever. We've had paint parties where we help the block uh, paint their driveways the yellow strip. Um, we've had cleanup parties where elderly can't do these things themselves, and we go and help maybe clean their backyard or clean out their garage for them or something like that, and just make it a block thing, a community thing.
Well, sorry, this is Leonie Logan again, and Astrid mentioned, yes, one of the things that we've also done is to get the block closed so that the kids can just really basically play the entire, day for a few hours. So that's another thing that's good. What we also used to do in the past is when we had the younger folks on our block. Now they've moved along, but we used to do a car wash drive where the younger kids would more participate in the car wash, and they raise funds from that as well.
And thanks so much to both of you. It sounds like your block. Miss Battle, were you saying something?
Oh no, I said those sound like great ideas. Those were really great ideas. Now I want to ask something else. Do y'all in the wintertime, how do y'all meet for meetings? Like, is it all just virtual, or do y'all have any place like that? Because sometimes people want to have meetings at nighttime. Sometimes I realize.
Okay.
Like, is there any place that y'all have that people can come together that may not charge so much or something like that, where people could come together? Let's say we wanted to do an event for the holidays and maybe get everybody to come together and do a potluck or something.
Yeah.
I hosted meetings all summer in our community driveway. So I did that the whole entire summer. So that was fine. Summer is over. I haven't been since August, maybe August or September. So any ideas?
Well, we used to host meetings from March through December, and we've changed our bylaws basically so that now we only hold meetings 2 times for the year. We do May and September, and that's because because of the age group of our block and the makeup, and a lot of the fundraisers that we've curtailed. We have a monthly ongoing newsletter, and we also have a WhatsApp, a Block Association WhatsApp. So we use the Block Association WhatsApp and the newsletter to generate information to the block. So it's not necessary for us to hold as many meetings as we did before. Of course, if
Okay.
there's something that we need to do, like impromptu meeting, we would hold one. But generally, we're fixed now to just do meetings May and September, and we host it in my backyard.
Oh, okay. Same thing. So yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Well,
I just
we
wanted
did
to
the
make
same
sure.
thing. We did the same thing too. In the summertime, we'd host it in the backyard. Sometimes when it's too hot, we'll have to go on the opposite side where it's cool. But after, like, I'll say September, October, we do Zoom meetings. We also have a WhatsApp Block Association group, but that's just for us to chit chat and just send little things out. But the actual meetings, we'll do a Zoom meeting.
Okay, we do have that. We do meetings. I use a and an in-house meeting, as we say, but right, in the winter it'll probably be like, one of the virtual meetings.
And it's great to hear. It's so good to hear what you're doing, because over the summer we went to approximately 20 different block parties, and the block parties are such a vital part of our community. At some of the block parties they were doing, it's not only, hey, we're out here, we want to close down the street. They're still getting a lot of incredible work done. At some of the block parties we saw, for example, they were doing like breast cancer screening. They were sharing housing information. So tons of information was being shared. I just want to share a few of the things that we've done over here as well. I live not too far from Sears. I'm lucky to live on this block. We do have a WhatsApp group as well, and a lot has changed since COVID. Pre-COVID, we used to have a dedicated space in one of our founders' basement, that's where all the meetings were held. But information is not disseminated the same way anymore. It's much faster on WhatsApp, it's much faster in an email. So a lot of the times, this is how the info is being disseminated. I was the block president years ago, for approximately 2 years, just around the pandemic. Some of the things that we did over here, underneath our block association, we had a youth group. We started a girls club and a boys club. This was filling gaps in the school. So we were able to take these young people to cancer walks in Prospect Park and do fundraisers such as fish fries and host stoop nights. We still have stoop nights over here, where the last night of the school year, we would have like a somewhat of a celebration, and this is where we can put out a table with books to encourage the young people to read during the summer. And speaking of reading, we also had a book club that came out of our block association. So when it gets cold, sometimes we're meeting up on Zoom, or sometimes we're meeting up just in someone's home on a Sunday afternoon, quickly just to review a book and have a few things to eat. There's so many more things that you can do. As a block association, you can also do a fundraiser to put a little library on your block. We have a little library here, and my church paid for it. We were able to get funds from Vanderveer Church, so we have a little library. We've had it here for 5 years, and one of the biggest thing, the ongoing thing that we've done over here for over 25 years, as a block association, we've participated in the Greenest Block in Brooklyn contest. And not to be a show off, but we've won it like 5 times out of 25 years. So there are so many things that you can do to keep your block together. And if you need books for your book club, for your library, these things are free. There are organizations that we partner with, such as Brooklyn Book Bodega. They're in Navy Yard. You just have to go get it, but these things are there. And I'm going to include that in this email that I send out as well, because reading and literacy, that's a big part that we find of the Block associations. So just to add to your incredible work, those are some of the things that we've done over here as a block association as well.
Miss Carol, I'd just like to ask one question. I want to find out about getting the banners for the block. Do you have any information on that?
We can get you the banners. You have to be within requirement. Some people it seems to us like they take a chance and they put it up on the street pole, but they're not supposed to, because you're interfering with even though we hang plants on the we hang plants over here. But yes, it has to be a certain size. There's a permit or something that's needed.
Okay.
But we can look into that information and get it for you.
Okay, because we don't have any trees on the block. So if we were to put them up, they would have to go on the poles because there's no trees on this block except for one.
And that's where they put them. They put them on the poles, but there's a requirement.
Okay.
I believe there's a permit that you need, similar to when Vanderveer Church, when they hung the Lions sign outside,
Okay.
they have to get it something from the city. So I'm writing
Okay.
that here, and we're gonna follow up.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Leonie Logan. We've had our banners up for a while, and there is there's some kind of detail involved with it because the company that we use is Five Borough, and once you have banners up, you have to make sure that you have some form of certificate of insurance. So therefore, you need to have a reputable banner company that
Okay.
install and is also willing to have you on your block association on their certificate of insurance. And
Okay.
there's a fee, an annual fee that you would pay to that company because it means that they're giving you that certificate of insurance. They also would maintain those banners for you if the wind blows them down or anything like that, that kind of maintenance. So that fee is an annual fee that they charge the block association. Yeah, for having the banner. And the other thing is you have to send in a quarterly report to the city, saying that you have your banners up and you're just asking for permission to continue it. The banners are not going anywhere, but it's a requirement by the city that you send in this quarterly request to them. Okay, so just those things to keep in mind if you're looking to install banners.
Okay. And
We lost you there, Astrid. And thanks so much, Miss Logan.
Sure.
the paperwork, I guess I would, what would I go through? The same way that I get the paperwork for the block, or this is a different city
Yeah,
agent?
it would be different because you can contact the banner company directly, and as I mentioned,
I'm sorry, I lost you just now. I didn't hear you. Hello?
The service.
sorry, I just realized I had muted myself.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but yeah, you can contact the banner company directly. The one that we use is called Five Borough Banner Company. Yeah, and if you give me your email, I can send you the information.
It's in.
It's in the chat.
Yes, we keep losing. I'm
Yeah.
wondering. It is in the chat, Miss Logan. It's
Okay.
she has it here. This is Astrid, right? Like Javine at AOL.com.
Okay.
You see it, or?
Oh, I'm going into it.
And while Miss
Yes,
Logan is
oh, I'm sorry.
yes, Miss Battle.
I was just going to say I would like that information too about the banner, but they make this process so difficult. Like
Yes,
to get
they
these different permits for this, permit for that, and it makes it so difficult even for the normal block party, just getting the permit through. It takes months almost to get the process over, to get it completed. Even if you do it early, they don't complete it early. So it's still it takes about a couple of months. They only approve it a couple of weeks before your event. And the process is not easy. And even if you want to permit for a bouncy house or something, you have to go through the fire department, or you have to go through this person. They don't get back to you. Like, who actually really had a permit for some of the things that they got at the like for the block party? Because just getting a normal block party permit with nothing else except for like sound. You might need sound if you have a DJ. You get that through the police department, but it's not an easy process.
And I see Miss Peters has her hands up.
Hi, yes. Good night. So yeah, we went through that for our block party, but we did not have a problem with it because when I spoke to the permit office, what one of the requirements is that we had to get a DOB from the company, whoever company you hire to get the bouncy house, they have to have insurance and a DOB sent to you so you could submit it in to the permit. But you have to get it done before ahead of time because they have to go through it. You have to get paperwork done and email it to them or actually take a picture and submit it in. That's what one thing we did because also with the music, I had to get that done. I had to go to the police station to get the permits and everything. And it's a hassle, but you have to get it, done before ahead of time. But it is like, it is worth it though. But we got it done though. It's just that you have to ask, like I said, the company to give you the DOB. And I think when I did it, I had to put a deposit down before I could get the DOB sent to me. Sorry, emailed to me. And once I got that done, I had to wait like for, I could say like a couple, like a week before I got it.
Not a word.
Yeah, but we definitely had a bouncy house and a water slide. So we had to get both. But I think I got the both with one company. So it was easy that way instead of having two different companies.
Okay. I mean,
I,
it's time consuming though, like you said. But we'll see. I mean, we could had all the bells and whistles, but I don't know if like the police department, we definitely did have our sound permit. That was pretty easy. We were able to deal with that. That was fine. But I found to get the bouncy house information, I mean, together, that was kind of difficult. That was challenging.
Hi, I just want to let everybody know I put the information for Five Borough Banner Company and the contact in the chat.
Thanks again to everyone.
Thank you.
And we're hoping I don't want to close it yet. I just want everyone to be able to get the info that's in there. And we will be following up in that email. We're going to be sending the block association info. If it's more info than you need, just ignore it. And we're also going to send you the grant info that we have, the Love Your Block grant. And we're going to include Brooklyn Book Bodega, where you're able to get free books for your block. You just have to set it up with them, go pick it up at Navy Yard, and things of that nature. And I don't believe we're missing anything that we had committed to. Any last minute questions or anything else? And also we're going to include the New York Energy Department information as well. So please follow up with them directly if you have questions regarding any kind of energy efficient upgrades to your home or to your residence, whether it's and they also have grants for renters. It's not only for homeowners. So please speak with them directly. And I see it here as well, Miss Logan, you have the contact person. District Manager Fraser, anything else before we close out or from anyone else on the call?
I have nothing else to add.
All right. We want to say thank you so much again for joining us. Information is always priceless. And we just want to remind you, oh, I'm sorry. I see CK Price, your hand is up.
Yes, thank you. I just wanted to get the name of that last organization you mentioned again with the grants.
Grant, it's Love Your Block. CK, can you drop your email? We have your email address in here. Are you with
do.
one? We do?
Yes.
Let me make sure. Did I not see it in here? I see and someone did drop the Brooklyn Book Bodega, which is the same
Oh
one.
no, it's not in the chat, but the community will
What?
always have it. I can put it in the chat if you need me to.
Yes, please. And then we're going to include you on that email that we send out.
Thank you.
anyone else? We don't want to miss anything. And I'm just going through this again just to make sure we have it here. So I see it here, CK Price 2.0. So we're going to include you on here as well. We want to say thanks so much again for joining us. Please come to the community board meeting. Please hold us accountable by reaching out to us. If you don't get the information that we said that we're going to share, send an email to the CB17 email address that's here. And if you have any other info to share, please email it into us as well. Thank you so much again for joining us. And we also have land use meeting, we have social service meeting, we have a host of other meetings, education meeting, whatever piques your interest. Please look at our calendar online, which has all of the meetings for this community board. This community board, I always say I'm proud to share on this community board to give a little bit of my time. Out of this community board, we've had a lot of public servants move on to different areas of city government, and we ask that you partner with us. We're trying to make it stronger. So please come to these meetings. Let us know what we can do different. Let us know what we can do better. And we look forward to serving you. District Manager, as Lawrence O'Donnell would say, I give you the last word.
Thank you so much, and thank you to everyone for joining us this evening. Have a great rest of your evening, and see you next time.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a great
Good
night.
Good night, all.
You
Good
too.
night.
Did you ask for a motion to adjourn? I think she signed off.
Whoa. Thinking about
Someone make a motion to adjourn?
Leonie Logan motion to adjourn the meeting at 8:42 p.m.
Who second?
Jackie.
Miss Jackie. Okay. Good night, everyone.
All right.
Good night.